Hi, my name is Kurt Lindley. I am the owner of Be More Learning and Development and the co-creator of ASRI, a model for learning, design and delivery. And this video is a little bit more of the science behind our model for those who want to know, and for those of you who feel that they need to kind of, before they can trust our model, can trust the science that sits behind it. So before we created ASRI, we went and looked out there at the world of science of learning and identified that most of the things we considered to be important in learning sat within those sort of four letters: attention, sense making, retention and internalization. So in terms of intention, the key theories that we consider are motivation and self-determination theory. What is drawing me to something and what is putting me off from it. We also look at cognitive load theory. So what is it that we can attend to in any one moment in time, and what means that something becomes overwhelming, and how do we present that information? In terms of sense making, it's really around perception. What do we perceive here? What are we seeing? What do we think of it? What's its value? What's its past experience with us, and what's the future value for it? And the next theory there is schema theory. So what models sit within us from our past experience that we can attach new learning to make it easier for encoding, which takes us to retention, which is where we look at things like the multi-store memory model or information processing. And this is about specifically that encoding piece, elaborate rehearsal, going through new material, trying to put it from the working memory into the long-term memory. The next theory then is forgetting or trace decay. So what are we doing to consider the impact of that gap between learning and the next time we look at something? Retrieval practice comes up in that theory to make sure that we kind of consider when is the right time and how is the right manner in which we retrieve that information from our long-term into our working memory. And then in terms of internalization, we really look at self-directed learner. So what is the learner doing to prepare for learning? How are they getting themselves in the right frame of mind and the right setup? And how are we giving them the confidence to go and learn? And some of the things that they need to think about when they're preparing for that experience, be that the time they spend with you, but also the time they go into a practice opportunity, which brings us to our last theory, deliberate practice. So how do we shift from safe, simulated, free play environments within the teaching and learning environment maybe into a more deliberate situation where we know that there's performance criteria people need to meet, and how do we design for that and learn from that? And those are our 8 theories that we use as our kind of base for building ASRI. So if you want to find out more about the science or practice of ASRI in terms of learning, design and delivery, just get in touch, myself and Laura Watkin. There'll be a link somewhere on this video, but we were looking forward to speaking to you. All the best. Bye.